And welcome back. Let's jump straight back into things and see where the heck everything is. Right, well, we need to go see Clancy, the guy in charge, after everything went to shit. Because, yeah, we've lost the air system and we've lost the power system as well. So, yes, need to head round this way. Yeah, because the old colonel as well, he managed to get back alive, just. So he's probably going to die in John's arms with a little heart-to-heart of those two. Yeah, no air or power needed. Okay. So it's crazy how the game expects us to manually go back and forth between the areas. I mean, it's semi-realistic, but does get a little bit frustrating. Okay, there should be an elevator at the end here, which should allow us to head straight up to the second floor. And into Clancy's room. Funny there are so many people here, but so few actually have their own rooms. Okay, not in here. Right, so at this point... oh god, yeah, that would be an appropriate song to play here. It's Under the Sea. Yeah, the horror story of Under the Sea. Okay. Oh, that's some ammo. Right. Yeah, I've still got the the guide up, although it's behind everything at the moment, so I can quickly go to it if I need. Right, so Clancy should be in here, hopefully. So we're going to need to head over to the power system to be able to try and get that sorted.
Look at this view. 300 meters deep in the ocean, where the light can't reach. I've spent most of my life in a submarine. But the government looks at one mistake and cuts me off from my dreams by locking me up in this ocean floor prison.
Ooh.
One mistake? Oh, one of the submarine missiles I launched hit a passenger ship, and it sunk. I was in disputed waters right before a war. Why only me? Why does bad luck seem to follow me around? The energy unit area is about to melt down. There's not much time left. The only way to survive is to escape using the SEAL's DSRV. Could you call all base survivors here?
But I don't know where everyone is.
I know that Dubois has headed towards the energy unit area. We've got to try to save everyone.
I understand.
I'll get the DSRV ready.
Right. Yeah, Disneyfication of everything is just... Okay. So, where to next? Hopefully there's something in Dubois' room that will give us an indication of where to go. No, nothing there. Okay, so nothing there. Right. Right, so I think it's going to be a case of run around, find everybody and tell them to get back.
I'm glad you're okay, John.
Yeah, somehow. Were you worried about me?
Well, yeah. By the way, there was a message from Commander Clancy for you to go to the deck.
Isn't that where I've just been? Thought it'd be safe here. Yeah, that's where I've just been. Unless there's something more. I know these games sometimes do get a bit janky with their direction, and sometimes it's a translation, although, weirdly, this game was done in English first, I believe. I think the Japanese version actually has English dubbing that was never redone for the Western market, because, I mean, it's already in English, so what's the point? Nope, can't even interact with him. Okay. So... just trying to think... I think it was the last Saturn game released outside of Japan. It wasn't the last Saturn game released. I think Final Fight, the 3D one, I think it was called Final Fight The Return, that had the the ignominy of being the final Saturn game ever released. Right, so the energy unit just has those two maps. Seabed tunnel corridor. So I'd need to get to the seabed tunnel. Okay, workers corridor and the shelter. The sea farm area. I need to get to that from through the sea farm area. So where do we get to the sea farm area? Yeah, I haven't been there at all yet either. Seabed tunnel area. Okay. Sharon's room. Breeding. I thought it said bleeding pool for a moment there. Also, I can get there from the docking area. Okay. So... the docking area. Aha! Right. There's using my noggin. Good thing I'm good at reading maps. And I just thought of something. Before I do anything more, because I haven't saved on disc 2 yet. So let's head over this way. I mean, even after all these years, the Saturn is still one of my favourite systems because it had so many games that I thoroughly enjoyed back in the day. And when I actually stop and think about it, it's not like there were that many, but it was a system that was... let's heal up. A system that's very fond for me. Right. That's fully healed up. Recharge that, and let's use the second save slot. So I've got one at the end of disc 1. Okay. Head down this way. Yeah, one question I asked back in the day, slightly off subject, given that Capcom really pushed like the Saturn's 2D capabilities, like with the 4 meg RAM cartridge, like X-Men vs Street Fighter, Marvel vs Street Fighter, Street Fighter Alpha 3, And some of the SNK ones actually use that 4 megagram cartridge as well. Yeah, I just need to go all the way around. With that cartridge, could the Saturn have done Street Fighter 3? Because by heck did that game have a lot of animation. I've got a feeling it probably couldn't have. I went the wrong way. That was the wrong elevator. They might have had to cut down some of the animation though, but not as much as they did for PlayStation for the not Street Fighter Alpha 3. Although that one they didn't actually cut down much. But yeah, I mean, Alpha 3 on the Saturn is amazing. The only thing that's missing is the transparencies. I mean, they could have done it, but probably would have been more work than they would have thought worth doing. Right. And now that we're here, yeah, I think I'm going to do another save because there's a room off the side here that has a save point. I think I can save, or can I? Actually, I've got a feeling it might be one that we can't save at. Let's find out. I can save. I mean, if this game had a more modern release, there'd be an achievement for beating the game with only, say, 5 saves. That'd take a lot of practice and a lot of run-throughs to do. I mean, some people could probably do it without saving at all. Come to think of it, I don't think I've died yet. Or have I? I think I have died once. Wonder how many more times. Okay. Right. So the breeding pool, which I misread as the bleeding pool earlier. Okay. Well, I have just saved, so there's no need to save again. Literally just one room over. So where to next? Okay. I mean, obviously we're going to have to go to Sharon's room. Oh. What's going on here? The elevator is not fixed yet. Darn it, I'll fix it sooner or later. Okay. Well, if the elevator's not fixed, then how did Dubois get through? Door is locked. Right, okay. So clearly I'm not meant to go here just yet. Unless... Excuse me. Unless there's something in here. No. I mean, Clancy did say about, telling everybody to get ready for evac. So, am I meant to go all the way around the whole facility and to find all the survivors and tell them to make their way? That feels a bit... yeah, that's a storage room. Feels a bit arbitrary. I mean, realistic in some way, but then again, wouldn't you use the tannoy across the whole system? unless the emergency systems has cut off intersection communication. But if that was the case, wouldn't the characters have mentioned it? Let's head back to the CCD. So I think I'm going to have to do a circuit of the area. Well, I say circuit. Okay. Anything in here? Because I haven't been in here since I first came through. Okay, nothing. Seems a little bit odd, but let's see if we can go find any survivors, if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Gina did say that the girl, I think Sarah, wanted to talk. I thought I'd be safe here. As to where the girl's gone, let's see if we can find her. Right, so this would be the apartment area. So this is where we left Anna. So mess hall, toilets, projection room and shower room. Okay. Yeah, so just going to check these rooms again, just in case anything's changed. Oh. Okay, that feels like it was just a waste of ammo. I mean, the game's got unlimited ammo, you just got to make sure you stock up in the storage areas. Which is one thing that was different from Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil you had to go and find all the ammo. Right, let's head down to floor 3. Because there was that Danny's room that was locked before. Which was up this way, I think. Oh!
Anna has locked the door from the other side. What's going on?
Oh!
Danny, we're escaping. Get ready to board the DSRV.
Did Clancy say that? My place is here. I'm not gonna leave.
This place is about to melt down.
I don't trust Clancy. Did you know that he sank a passenger ship on purpose? He wanted to raise his rank.
He said it was an accident.
That was no accident. The sonar person warned him that a civilian ship was approaching.
You seem to know a lot.
Of course, I was the sonar person.
Oh!
That's why I can't trust him. People trying to get to Washington tried to cover it up, but it was found out in an internal check and taken to court-martial. That's why he was sent here. He's the type who will kill a man for his career.
Anyway, get ready to escape.
Already there. Just have to move to the Navy area.
There are a lot of creatures over there.
Better to fight than to drown down here.
How do you get to the energy unit area?
There are a lot of different ways. The sea farm area elevator is the shortcut. Sharon knows that area well. Try going to the sea farm.
That's where I went.
Wait, what have we here? A torch. With this, I can torch the airlock door. Can I borrow this?
Sure.
Leave the area lock up to me, is what I'd like to say, but this is out of gas.
Okay. We better split up and find the gas can for the torch. You can go check the sea farm. Okay. Right, I was not expecting a cutscene there. Danny's room, locked. Okay. Hey, there's been worse. There's been worse in this game. Yeah, because I need to head to floor 3. I am on floor 3, so floor 2. Right. Okay, now back to where I had gone. Right, so with the fact that Clancy has moved out of here, is he going to still be in here, I wonder? Out the control deck. No, there he is. You probably need a stronger weapon. Here, take this. For the shotgun A. And there's a storage room nearby as well. Probably worth also stocking up on ammo while I'm down there. Actually, since he's here... So since he's in the control deck, I want to check his room, because the game does have a lot of old documents to find. One thing I don't get is how would sinking a passenger ship get him a promotion? That doesn't make sense to me. Letter to Captain Dawkins. Captain Clancy Dawkins. Okay. After due consideration of all your efforts in previous incidents, all you've done for the United States of America, you have now been appointed Chief of Command of the Underwater Fueling Facility as of January 1st, 1999. Virgil McBride, Chief of Command. Yeah, because Clancy said that it was a mistake, but Danny said that Clancy knew full well, because he was the sonar officer who had actually told him that there was a civilian or a passenger ship in the area, and yet he still fired, thinking it would get him a promotion. So that doesn't make sense. So I'm assuming there's more to it. Okay, Emergency Evacuation Committee. MI&D and the two leading major investors in Big Table have been asking about Emergency Evacuation Committee for quite some time now, and whether or not it will indeed function. However, due to the limited budget we have, the EEC plan has been officially postponed. They've postponed their Emergency Evacuation Committee. Yeah, that's exactly what you'd expect from capitalism, isn't it? Therefore, the following have been assigned to temporary measures. The cruiser Eldridge of the US Navy Pacific Fleet will be the official relief ship if any emergency should occur. Staff of the ERS will be on board the big table at all times. So that's John at the moment. The ERS, Emergency Rescue Service, is a civilian rescue squad founded by former US Army Green Beret Lieutenant Colonel Gabe Riley. Its members consist mainly of former military personnel. Unlike public-operated rescue squads, the ERS specialises in special scene rescues. For instance, they are recognised worldwide for their involvement in a plane rescue in high-altitude mountains in '85 and an oil refinery plant explosion rescue in 97. Now, considering this game came out in '98, there is a question of, is that information actually real? Is that based on a real civilian service? That'd be interesting. ERS has 32 stations in the US, all with rescue and first aid specialists. They are called in for all types of situations, civilian as well as federal. Chances are that that's not a real thing, though. I mean, it almost sounds like the Thunderbirds, doesn't it? Right, let's go find that storeroom so I can stock up on ammo and make sure I've got the new shotgun selected. Right. The Franchi Spaz 12. Oh, the Spaz 12 is a very, very well-known firearm. I'm going to save once I'm down at the sea farm. So at least the game has given me a direct direction to go there. And hopefully the elevator will be fixed and actually go to the right door this time. Yeah, and whoever designed this place, the nightmare layout, because this section here feels almost like a service corridor rather than an actual thoroughfare that people would use. Then again, a lot of game locations don't really get any input from real architects, people whose jobs it is to actually design buildings and facilities with purpose. I mean, they can certainly do research into it to get it right, but a lot of people don't. I mean, hell, look at the layout of the Raccoon City Police Department in RE2. And also the lab underneath the city as well. Oh, it's the girl, Sarah.
Sharon.
Oh, Sharon.
Where's the elevator that's connected to the energy unit area?
To get to the elevator, you need the passcode to get into the room before it.
Do you know the pass number?
Yeah, it's 2751. Why do you ask?
Something needs to be done about the energy unit. It's about to melt down. You escape in the DSRV.
Then we have to set this child free.
Will it take long?
Yes, because the power's out. The sequence is complicated and I have to go to the control room.
Hurry!
Okay. Oh, I've seen the DN area diver go around the outside of the big table to get to the energy unit in a robotic suit.
DN area diver. Okay, thanks.
John, be careful.
Okay. That was a lot of info. Okay. That is interesting. Basing it on stars. I mean, yeah, wearing the influence of Resident Evil quite loosely. Right. Is this elevator fixed yet? And actually, can we get into her room yet? And by heck were her lines wooden. Okay. So yeah, it did say about using the the diving suits. That'll be the big gyms. So I'm probably going to find a dead end here. But I've noted down the code 2751. Okay. So the large oh god, large animals is going to be. Oh, I was expecting. Oh, there is a cow. A Holstein she's bred experimentally for an underwater environment. Okay. Seems weird that the passageway would go straight through the large animal room. Wouldn't you think it'd go round it? There's a control panel to manage the animals. Okay. Swim, cow, swim. Ah yes, here we go. 2751. I think we're maxed out on everything yet. No saving in this room. Yeah, the layout's very odd. The fact we go into what is effectively a paddock for a farm, into a control room, into a storeroom, into a corridor. Sign is posted, danger, elevator is closed, Dubois. Oh, great. So yeah, I've got to go around to get to the big gyms. So, hang on, there were two elevators out then. Because the technician was working on the one that brought us down here, and now... Oh, unless Dubois sabotaged them. But why would he do that? Because Dubois has headed off to the energy system, which is imminently melting down. So I don't know what he plans to do. Well, the number of camera changes. I think they wanted to show off compared to Resident Evil. Rather than having sensible cameras, they just did as many as they could. Excuse me, tickly throat there. Right. So you've got to head up to the area where they had the big gyms, which is which way was it? I think it was the other side of the the CCD. Because there was a residential area on one side and then... Did I just kill that in one hit? Yeah, looks like I did. Yeah, there's been several moments playing this where I've been, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, thankfully I haven't had to use the guide much. I think I've used it 3 times throughout the whole game. I'm probably going to have to use it at least once more at some point. Right, so... that goes through to the apartment area. That's the docking area. Oh, yeah, it's the other side of the residential thing. That's the door that, oh, Danny was trying to break through. Okay. See, the layout's confusing me. Anything more? Oh.
We'll be out of here soon. Don't move.
I'm not going anywhere until Anthony returns.
Anthony?
The chimpanzee. You saw him at the Navy area.
Oh.
I'm not going anywhere without Anthony.
There's danger of a meltdown.
I know, but Anthony understands me. He's my only friend and I can't leave him.
Just stay here.
Oh, I love the reaction there. Like exasperated. Oh great, I've got to go look for an ape. Or chimpanzee, sorry. I've got a horrid feeling though Anthony's going to be a major boss in the game. That's kind of like my horror feeling at the moment. Right, can I get through here without... Yes, I can. Without having to fight those monsters. Yeah. Okay, have you cut through the door yet? Oh no. Oh. That was the other reason why I was at the sea farm. Looking for gas. I'm gonna make my way all the way back again. Oh, silly me. I should have remembered that. Right. Yeah, the fastest way I think is to literally just run around the corridor, go down the elevator. It would be appropriate to have the running around sections of this be just going fast forward with the Benny Hill music happening. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that the game doesn't make air run out faster when you're running. I mean, you certainly do hear John huffing if you run a lot. Which, actually think about it, I haven't heard him huff in a while. I've been doing nothing but running. Maybe he's gotten used to it. Okay, so where in the farm, sea farm, would we find a canister for a torch? What's the betting Danny's got his own spare in his room that we can't get to? Right, so back we go. The fact I'm literally running back and forth between two extremes of the map. Right, so back down here again. So time to check everything and everywhere down here. Yep. Lots of running. Right, so it didn't seem to be in there. Control panel that doesn't really seem to do anything. But if anywhere, it should be in here. Let's see if there is anything. Yes, there is something vaguely canister shaped. Excellent. Now to head all the way back again. Oh. Yeah, this is what happens when you're playing a game for the first time completely blind. So that's probably triggered more enemies to appear in certain areas. And I have a horrid feeling that cow is going to turn into something at some point. I'm going to have to fight that. Yeah, it's riveting gameplay, isn't it? Just running through corridors. But then there's been a fair bit of that with this game so far. I mean, back in the day when this was made, games didn't have quest markers or quest logs to show you where you were in a quest. You're kind of expected to remember. Which is all well and good when you're playing a game regularly, like you're playing it like every day or every couple of days. But if you put a game down for a couple of months, like we often do these days, you could be, even with a walkthrough, you could be struggling to figure out where in the game you even are. And that could be a nightmare. Oh yeah, I've seen worse. Yeah, I mean, there are some games out there that you just look at and think, how is any of that any fun? I mean, at least this has got puzzles that I am mostly figuring out myself. But yeah, we should be making a bit more progress soon. So we should be getting back. Back to Danny. And then we can get through that blasted door. Right, so straight across the platform to the elevator. Yes, hello monsters, I know you're there. And I'm going to completely ignore you. Right.
You brought gas for the torch. Thanks.
Considering you just stood there and did nothing.
I couldn't get to the energy unit. The sea farm elevator was a no-go. How about the other way?
Other ways. The only other way is to go through the ocean.
How? The little shark is damaged.
By walking on the ocean floor. There should be big gym suits in the DN area.
Big Jim.
Yeah, things we've already looked into.
It's finished. We should be able to get through now.
More
I
story?
have a favor to ask, John. If you see Anna, could you tell her that she doesn't need to act so macho? She's, cute if she's quiet.
Tell her yourself.
If I could, I wouldn't be asking you.
Are they related?
I'll tell her.
They're related, aren't they? That's the only reason that there'd be that kind of storyline. Right. Before I go through there, I just want to find out this door is still locked. Yep. Yeah, that was fairly obvious. I'll go have a look around. I'll be at my room later. If something's up. Okay. Yeah, so we did find Anna through here. I mean, she locked the door from the other side. Okay. Ah, this is all lit up now. It wasn't all lit up like this before. Right, can't save at this one. Right. So yeah, one of these is Anna's room, I think. I think it's the one to the north. That's on the next floor up. Okay, that dealt with them. Right, so we're going to need a code for one of the big gyms. I'm hoping we get one from Anna. Because Anna's room, I believe, is up here. Yes. What's the betting she's not even in here?
Are you okay?
Fine. I caught a cold.
I have a message from Danny. He says, you don't need to act so macho. You're cute if you're quiet.
That rude geek. And what does Mr. Rescue want with me? Not just Danny's message, right?
I want to ask about the anti-pressure diving suits. I'm going to the energy unit area.
Are you crazy? Even for us divers who are used to it, it's hard to walk on the ocean floor in the big gym.
There's no other way. This place could melt down at any time. It has to be done.
Meltdown. Follow me.
That's certainly a macho figure she's got there. Ah, hello. Rambo says bark. Yes, we're going to head across to the yeah, what a name for a dog. So we're going to head across to the big gym room. And we can save in here. Who will save Rambo? I think Anna's staying behind to look after Rambo. And she's holding the shotgun over her back. Like a real macho person. Okay. At least the game was kind enough to let me go around and save. Hang on a minute. There's 2 missing. There were 3 here before. I was expecting 1 to be missing, but 2? That's strange. There's only 1 big gym, and it's a spare one. So the oxygen tank is not attached. You can't dive in this the way it is. There's a spare tank in the parts room. Go fetch it. I'll fix up the big gym. Interesting that that didn't have dialogue. I'm kind of surprised it didn't. I think the only times there's been text only is when John's been talking to himself. That is strange. So is oh God, I've forgotten his name. The Japanese businessman, is he still here? No, he's not. Okay. 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 I don't see. Yeah, I mean, she did say it was in there. Or did she say it was in the equipment room? Equipment room. Communicator room. Maybe she meant it was in the storage room. I think... did she say storage room? Yeah, that'll be one down here. No, that's absolutely fine. Probably not going to be on for a whole lot longer myself, and I will let you know what happened. But yeah, you go get yourself comfortable. I'm going to go back and ask Anna again. I feel like I misread what she said. Yeah, we'll raid out to somebody. Well, what, the room's flooded? Okay. Guess you weren't able to get the air tank. Okay. Because the parts box wouldn't open from the water pressure. if we can fix the leak, but we'll need some secret weapon. Like the Navy's gum gun. Ask Danny about the gum gun. Oh god, this is a literal back and forth, isn't it? Oh. And that is one of the silliest names for something. The gum gun. Makes me think of the what was it? The glue grenades in Batman Arkham Origins, as opposed to the freeze grenades in the later ones. Yep. Thankfully, I haven't got to go all the way back to the the sea farm. But yeah, I think this means that now we should be able to get into Danny's room, because he said he was going to be in there. So the gum gun probably is literally just a gun that shoots a gooey substance that seals cracks in hulls. I mean, to be the most effective, it would need to be from the outside. But right, let's have a look around in here. Wait a minute. There's a girl and a middle-aged lady in the picture. Yep, Anna's his daughter.
That's my family.
Sorry. I didn't mean to snoop.
It's okay. I was supposed to be on that with my family. You don't get to see your family for several months when you're on a submarine. But that morning, an emergency came up and I returned to the base. My wife and daughter were mad. They went on the tour without me and that was it. I was first notified of the accident after my return, 2 months later. Panic is not permissible on a submarine, so bad news has to wait. I got sick of the military and quit. But it's strange, before I realized it, I was back in the ocean.
I know. I should hate the ocean, but I'm here.
Well, what did you want?
I wanted to ask about the gum gun.
It's a gun that shoots out a special resin. It's in the Navy area. Are you planning to do something crazy again?
Well, yeah.
Well, okay. The lift is ready. Go ahead and I'll follow.
Okay.
Okay. So now I've got to get to the Navy area. Right. Okay, so the Navy area. All right, I've already been through some of it, haven't I? Okay. Wait a minute. That can't be right. The E-pool. Okay. Right, so it's not telling me a way to get to it. Right, okay. I need to... How do we get there? Oh, I hate the way it collides with other characters. It's a bit like how Morrowind did its collision. You collide with another character and you just stop. So trying to get round characters that are blocking your way is an absolute nightmare. Okay, so... how do we get to the Navy area? So we're in the apartment area at the moment. We've done the air unit. There was a Sea Fox that's been done already. The seabed tunnel we haven't got to yet. So let's have a look through this again. So floor 3, there's 1E, but that's an elevator. Yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Hang on. I've already been through part of it. He said to get to the elevator, so... I mean, this is the only direction I can think of to go. Because... with that shock, the lock has been damaged. Oh, right, okay. Right, so I can't get back to the MI area. Right, so I'm confused. When did I go through the, Oh. When did I go through the Navy area? Oh, you know what? I'm going to check the guide. Right, right, let's just search for it. Okay. Talk to the girl again, examine the suit. This should unlock the door. When it opens... Oh wow, this really is vague. For cutscene with Danny, go talk to the chick again in the DN area. Talk to Danny, who gives you the Navy level 2 card. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. Because it feels like it's saying to go talk to Anna again. Yeah, because the game's kind of expecting me to know where parts... Oh, wrong floor. Right. I think I know where to go. It's not to talk to Anna. Since I'm here, I'm going to go talk to her anyway, just to see if she has anything to say. I mean, this really feels padded at this point, this stage of the game. Oh, she's not here. Now that's interesting. Okay, is she back in her room with Rambo? Go find out. Oh, she's not good. Can't seem to talk to her. Oh, did you find the gum gun? That's already picked up the diary. There we go. Right, okay, that's very strange. And I'm hoping she's shivering because she has a cold and not because she's turning into something. Yeah, I do need to go down. Right, so I think I need to go to where the where the gondola was. So I can't remember if that... It says in the guide that Danny gives me the Navy Level 2 key. So hopefully... I just need to head down to level 2. It's never good when everything just goes silent. If everything's gone completely silent, it kind of insinuates that oh, something's gone wrong, like it's crashed or something. And considering how long it's been since I've saved, I'm going to do it right here. Right, so I'm going to be finishing up soon. I keep getting the angles wrong for the... for where things are. And Gina's moved as well. Right. So I need to head around the other side and take the elevator down and then straight across to the other door. Around here. Yeah, and hopefully, if we get the key, and I am right for where I'm heading. Once we get the key, I'm going to save, and then we'll be finishing up, and we'll be looking for somebody to raid. Just have to get through these. One thing I definitely can say is the monsters don't really feel like they're that much of a threat. I mean, the fact that I've had a shotgun for most of the game and the shotgun knocks them back with a lot of force, it feels almost like they made the game a little too easy. I mean, I say that, but there was the rat fight that nearly killed me. Right, there's the sea farm area. Okay. Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what is the... Looks like I was wrong. Okay, what Okay. Talk to the chick again in the DN area. So, talk to the chick again in the DN area. Now go back to the CCD area, down the elevator to the docking area. Go in the door with the windows next to it and talk to Danny. The door with the windows next to it. Ah, here we go.
Sorry to make you wait. Get on the lift when I give the signal from the control room. Here, I'll give you this.
That's got to be the
Navy area ID card
slowest
key.
throw I've ever
You'll
seen.
need this for the Navy area.
I owe you one.
Okay, anytime.
Right, so I'm going to need to find a safe point once I'm down there. Yeah, I might be finishing a bit later than planned. Yeah, I've already been through part of the Navy area, so... Right, okay. Ah, this looks familiar. And I can save here. That's good. Right. Okay. Right, well that is going to finish us up for this evening. Feels like I've made a lot of progress. I always say lots of progress, but actually, right, okay, so yeah, I'm just marking where I am in the guide, and given how much there was to go through, I mean, I could have this finished next stream. So, yeah, it's not a particularly long game. I mean, I don't know how long I've been playing, but how long does... Got to actually specify the game name, haven't I? Because there is a film called Deep Fear. The game, 8 hours and 40 minutes to complete, about 10.5 hours to finish the story, plus extras on average. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I've been on so far, but yeah, let's pause it there. But yeah, hopefully we're going to have it finished fairly soon. I don't want to leave it with like next to nothing to finish off, so I'm probably going to push through and I'll finish it. I might actually start early for the next stream as well, which should be either Sunday or Monday, depending on how I'm feeling. I haven't done any old streams Sundays or Mondays recently. I mean, partly because we had a trip to the ER, not ER, the A&E about 2 weeks ago, and yeah, then we had a repeat as well, which was more a continuation on what happened. So the first one was on Sunday evening, and we spent most of the night there, so I was in no fit state for our Monday evening. And then the following Monday, we spent most of the afternoon there, so again, wasn't really fit for it. So hopefully there won't be a repeat of that this time. So yeah, let's just jump over to this view so we can see who is available to raid. You know what? I've raided Doc a few times, but he's currently playing Space Jump with AKA Books or AKA Books. And I think Doc just calls him Books. So yeah, he's been going almost as long as I've been on. So he's probably going to be on for a little bit. So and it's sharing the chat as well. So yeah, let's raid Books. I haven't seen this game before. Was it Jump Space? First-person shooter. Yeah, they often go a bit later than I do. So, yeah, to finish up, thanks to everyone who has been here, chatters and lurkers. Everyone's welcome. Oh, yeah, links below for everyone to have a look at while I am off stream. But yeah, I'll be back on 7 p.m. GMT is my usual time. I might be a little bit earlier for the next one because I want to try and finish this game. Definitely going to be on Friday next week, starting 7 p.m. And if I do finish Deep Fear on the next one, that will be next Friday. Will be into a new game, and this will be one that I had planned to play before I did Twilight Princess, but I had problems with it. I'll explain more when I actually start that game. But yeah, Sunday or Monday will be one of those two. And then Friday as well, all starting around about 7. Yeah, there's my Discord and Blue Sky linked below if you want to have a look at those. But yeah, that will finish us up. So yeah, if you're not joining me for the raid, I hope you have a good... just said that, sorry. Yeah, I hope you have a good weekend. I shall hopefully see you again soon. Bye.